Hi there, thanks for coming back to my channel. The title for today's video is The Worst Part of Being a Business Owner. Keep watching and I'll give you my thoughts after the break. Hi there. Before we get into today's topic, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to turn on the notifications, they're very important. Today's topic, what's the worst part of being a business owner? This is a subjective view. I will refer to a couple of research reports, but it's basically my view based on my experience. I've been a business owner for 11 years, running a content marketing business based in London, in the United Kingdom, if you're watching internationally. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what I feel to be the most challenging aspect of running a business. For some people, that may be establishing a website, building up the marketing, getting some momentum and building up sales. That could be a challenging aspect for many business owners, particularly business owners that don't have marketing as their expertise. My company, that's what we specialize in. So building up websites, creating content, driving leads from social media and also from the website is what we specialize in. That's our area of expertise. So that's not the challenge from my perspective. That's not our key challenge in terms of generating leads and prospects. We're able to do that by inbound marketing, by creating content, posting videos, posting blog posts. Our prospects and leads find these online. They search for particular key phrases, keywords, long tail keywords on Google and the other search engines, and they normally find our content and then are attracted to the company because we can help them solve their problems from a content marketing, social media point of view. So generating leads and prospects, that's not the biggest challenge as a business owner, or the worst part of being a business owner. For me, the worst part of being a business owner, and as I say, this is entirely my opinion based on my experience, the biggest challenge is when you have to chase payments. Late payments from clients is probably the most annoying aspect of doing business, because you obviously deliver a service. We don't apart from online products, courses and so on, we don't really focus on products. We focus on providing a service. It's always a good service. We try and go above and beyond the level of requirements that our clients ask for. And in doing so, we help them deliver a good return on investment and key performance indicators in terms of more leads, more prospects, more interest, more inquiries for their businesses. So when their businesses succeed, obviously that's a testament to the work that we've been doing on their behalf. So it's slightly irritating when people pay late because they know that the work you're doing for them. We work in the online environment, so we're delivering tasks and objectives on a daily basis. All our work is purely usually in the public eye. So when we're posting on social media for our clients, when we're posting blog posts for our clients, when we're uploading videos, it all can be seen. All our work is, and we're quite happy to be held accountable because all our work is online. You can see the progress that we're making and the work that we're doing for you. So we expect clients to just pay on time because we issue invoices and the invoice has payment dates. It's all very clear and this is all agreed beforehand. We just expect clients to pay and not need to be reminded and then reminded again and reminded again. And I'm reminded by this research study, and I will put a screenshot of this research study that relates to the UK. And in this research study, it says that SMEs, and that's small and medium-sized enterprises, that's the small and medium enterprises, are at risk due to the UK's culture, United Kingdom's culture of late payments. Scrolling down, and this, I'll put a link to this research article as well. It says 2/3 of SMEs in America, I think they're called SMBs, so it's a similar small to medium-sized businesses. 2/3 of SMEs believe the UK has a culture of late payments, i.e. companies are in the habit of paying late to try and delay the amount or to accrue interest from the monies that are in their account rather than paying the people that they owe. And it's an intentional thing. Usually it's an intentional act on part of large companies. 7 in 10, just going through the research again, 7 in 10 SMEs say they have been adversely affected by late payments. What do late payments do? Late payments affect your cash flow. So when people pay late, it has a knock-on effect because you plan that revenue and you may have payments to make yourself based on payments incoming. Sorry to go through the reads and the detail of this, but I think it's worth being completely transparent when you run a business. Don't tell people it's all about being your own boss and having Lamborghinis and flying on private jets, because that's not the reality for most people. You need to go through the detail, and the detail of successful businesses is having a workflow and a process that allows you to chase payments, whether you do that as the business owner, or maybe you have your head of finance do that, or you have your debtors chasing team do that. Whoever does this, there's still tasks to be done in terms of chasing payments and reminding clients to pay, even though, quite frankly, they know they need to pay and they should pay on the days they are due to pay. And there are sometimes extenuating circumstances which, if they communicate, can be taken on board, and maybe new arrangements can be made. But generally speaking, it's quite simple in terms of when the payment is due, and so the whole act of chasing payments for people who haven't made them it can be quite frustrating for the company, because it's a whole activity that shouldn't be necessary at all. It's not as if any of these bills or invoices are unexpected. Okay, there's another research article I referred to, and I'll link to this and screenshot it as well. And that's from an organisation called the Federation of Small Businesses in the UK. And there's an article there about how small businesses can deal with late payments, try and eradicate them, obviously work through a process. I'm just going to come out of that now. So I'll screenshot that and link that in the description below as well. And then I'll talk about what my process is. I tend to stay involved. I do have obviously people in the company that look after finance, but I tend to stay involved in chasing payments because it's myself and my colleagues who have more of a connection with the clients that we work with, because we're dealing with them every day. So if we can gently remind them, then we'll do that, because we don't want to really have to escalate situations to sort of head of finance and so on. But I think it's something that's completely avoidable. Just pay your bills on time. If you do have a major problem, let the person you're supposed to be paying, in this scenario it would be our company, let them know in advance, and we can try and work something out. Because in all my years of business, I've only had one instance where I've had to go down a sort of legal route to reclaim funds from somebody who decided that they didn't want to pay, even though they were able to pay. They didn't really want to pay for no good reason connected to any work that we'd done. So yeah, this is the worst part of being a business owner. It's not what you get into the game for. You want to obviously have great relationships, and we do have great relationships. 98% of the client relationships we have are very good, but I've noticed I've become very selective, so that I'll look at a prospective company that we're going to work with, and if they are quite slow in their communication and they can't complete, they don't respond to very simple tasks, that's a sign that there's going to be maybe a potential problem when it comes to other things like invoices, because if they can't just respond to a meeting request or phone call or return an email, then when you get down to the sort of payment aspect of business, it's going to be difficult. You want somebody who's highly responsive, highly reactive, and then they come back to you and let them know, and they let you know if there are any issues, and that's a good working relationship. And also, it's about respect. If you're doing work for somebody and you have an agreement that they're paying a certain amount, obviously they should try and pay that amount on the day or before the day that it's due, so that you have good trust and a good understanding with them. So yeah, this was a different sort of video. I don't always make these videos. This was about, I suppose, keeping it 100, and also talking about, for anybody who's potentially thinking about going into business, ensure that you have a process or workflow to chase payments in a diplomatic way to ensure that you get the payments, you maintain good relationships with your clients and even people you work with just on a project basis. So I hope this has been useful. Thanks for watching all the way through. I look forward to speaking to you next time. If you've liked this video, give me a like. Click on one of the 2 thumbnails to watch another video from me. I look forward to speaking to you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.